All right, boys and girls, it's that time again. Unicorn party time. So, I am about to do my version of some really cool unicorn makeup. I'm going to be using my BH Cosmetics palette and probably my Morphe Boss Mood palette that I just got, as well as the Revolution. All the stuff that I just got from Ulta in my Ulta video, I'm going to use all that stuff. So, not much more to say. I'm gonna go in with the eyes, prime all that stuff, and I'll check back. All right, so I went through and obviously I did a couple little looks there, a couple little colors. I got those in place. I laid out my frost in the corner of my eye. Now I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna lighten the centers in here with like a blue because I need some pop color in there. And yeah, we're gonna work this out. All right. And then you find out that you forgot to hit the record button. It happens to the best of us. Anyways, so what I did while I was recording for the ghost in my mirror, I added this really vibrant blue and my lower lash line with white, this blue right here from the BH palette. And that vibrant white underneath my eyes, which is just my Wet n Wild white liner pencil. So me and my husband deliberated because I am colorblind to reds and greens, so I always have to ask before I go putting weird colors on my face. We deliberated, we're gonna go with this color underneath my eye, so that way it'll give a nice pop. And then it's on to the rest of the shenanigans of putting on the rest of the face. You know, the eyeliner, the touch-ups. So time lapse, all that fun stuff, and I'll check back in a little bit. All right, so now that I've done all that, I think I'm on to the face. I think I'm gonna do my liner and all that stuff last. So, that being said, it's time for foundation. And we all know how I put on my foundation because we've seen it before a few times. So we're just gonna bust right on through that. I'm still using the same products, the Ben Nye in the 3 different colors with the contour and the brushes. So, time lapse, yes. Or you know what, even better. I'm just gonna put it on and I'll check back once I've got my first layer on before I do my contour. How's that? All right, so now I have my base foundation on. I'm just gonna go over this because this is a shout out to my girl, Gaia Indica. This is for you, girl. My base foundation is on everywhere, right? So I'm gonna do my contours. But I'm gonna do my highlights first. So I'm gonna take my white, and I mean this is white, Ben Nye white, clown white. And I am going to take that on my brush. I'm definitely gonna need a mirror for this, cause whoo! And I'm gonna get up in there. Get that in there, yeah. All up in there. If I gotta touch that up, that's okay. That's why I left that the way I did. And I'm gonna bring this right on up. Right on up, right on out, right on up, right on out. Just like that, and pull my white. Just to even that out. Alright, over you go. Bam, that's my highlight, okay? Now, let me get some more. This, other side, bam. And I really don't care if I mess up underneath my eye, because I can go back through and detail that. Now, see, I have been doing this for a long time. I get really used to doing those edges right there. You can use cardstock. The highlight edge really doesn't matter all that much because you can go over the top of it and when you darken everything, and that's when you can correct everything. Bam! All right, those are my cheek highlights. Now, more white, and I'm gonna do my nose. I like a little perky white nose. Say what you will about it, it is what it is. It looks like a white girl nose. A little peek up at the end, because you know, ain't no black people got perky little noses. So I do a little dot. And then, from the center of my eyebrow, I pull up. And a little bit down. But not all the way. We leave a little bam, just like that. Okay, now move out, fan it out on top, just like this, and there, and there, and there, and we're gonna just fan this all out right here. Okay, and oh, perfect, darlings. Ooh, let's even that out. Where we go. Alrighty. Oh. All right. Now, kind of look like a weird lion, but who cares, right? So I'm gonna take more white at the base of my chin right here where the sunlight would hit it. Oh, yes. And, all right. Yeah. On the top. Could you imagine if you met me in a bar like this and you'd be like, hey girl, it's all. All right. So now that I've got that done, with that, blendy ball that out. And I'm gonna time lapse all of this stuff because it's just, yeah, okay. All right, so now that I got my white on, I'm gonna take my darkest dark and my brush here. And I am a freestyle kind of girl with this, but normally I'm a freestyle kind of girl with this, but just for purposes of the video, I'm going to show you how I do this with straight lines. Cardstock from your favorite local coffee shop. And I'm going to, okay, excuse me while I aim this up here. I'm gonna aim that right there and bam. I'm going to pull this just like that and up. Okay. Now, I go for the gusto. Why do I go for the gusto? Why does this look so dark? Oh my gosh, it looks almost dramatic right now. Calm down, Mary. You will be fine. That's what blendy balls are for. So I'm going to also take this. All right, let's get the other side done at the same time here, so that way I can just blend it all out. Excuse me once again as I aim on camera. Line that up. Start from the back, pull it forward. If you mess up a little bit of your highlight, no worries, you got more of it, you can fix that. And start moving things around, moving them around. And I always go to my brow and a little bit over. So I look like this by the time I get my, that would be my husband reminding me not to ramble in the background and chuckling. Anyways, there we go. Got that rotation going on. Anyways, so now I'm gonna take more of this and on your cheekbone, pull. I go from right here to the top of my ear, right there, done. All right, other side. Done. And back up. All right. It doesn't have to be perfection. You're going to blend it out anyways. That's the whole point. Now, underneath my lip, right here, I like to cut my jawline so that way I have less of a jaw. So I pull from underneath my ear back here, and there. I don't go all the way down. This isn't a chin strap. It's not a goatee. We're just playing with shadows. And I like to bring this bad boy out just a little bit more. Same thing here. A little bit more. All right, last step, and then I will stop torturing you with watching there. I take a smaller brush, same colors, or same color, and I go, oh, this is, yeah, hold on, that's what the mirror's for. Okay, I go down the edge. Bridge of my nose. And I pull all of this out with the brush, lightly feathering it around. Bam, that's how I do my nose. Okay, one more side. Pull from the eyebrow down, pull out. And into the brow. Clean it up. Then I do a little X and another little X. And I bring those together. And then I do under here and there. And that's how you look like a contouring weirdo. All right, so I'm gonna go into time lapse and blend all of that out. All right, whereas I'm running out of time, I'm going to bust through putting powder on, but that is going to be it. And I'm also going to put on some sparkles in my eyelashes, but not like rhinestones. I think I'm just going to glitter this bitch up and call it good. And probably a fun lipstick. I don't know what color yet. I haven't decided yet. We'll see. Anyways, all right. I'm going to bust through powders, and here we go. All right, and here I am. Wow, I made some time on this. Somebody recently asked me how I do my eyelashes. So here I am with my eyelashes. This is my duo eye glue. I do just a bead. Let's see if I can do this in camera here. There we go, just a bead. And then I slide along the edge of the lash line, right? Or the eyelash. Bam, just like that. Okay. Now I've got a completely little filled in line there, right? So I blow on it because I want it to be tacky. I want it to be a little dry. And I'm bending it so it takes on the shape of my eye because it's very helpful that way. All right. Now, I take from the center, and for me, myself, let's see if I can do this in the camera, I go from the outside edge in. I place it, and I take the back of a makeup brush, and I use that and my finger to move it into place. All right, and now that that is in place, I wipe off the excess that's on the back of that makeup brush that I just used. And I push make sure everything's in place. And then I let my glue dry for a couple moments. That's how I put on my eyelashes. I'll be back in a moment. All right, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. This is my unicorn fantasy look. It's all done. Got my little beauty mark. Yes. All right, well, when I get my bump in my hair and my dragon and everything on, I'll check back and show you the whole product all together, but eat it up, bitches. Eat it up. Look good. All right, heart ya.